Just take it, I can count on you. Lately I'm a sipping drinks, pushing hella states, I ain't in the mood. Sliding in the bully truck with a spin, put it smooth. For sure, for sure. She love it, make it like a flu. For sure. Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible 50. I don't want your young cool. Got 100 mil on my to-do list. Got killed with it. She's stupid. It's like this way, just don't miss. Don't hit when we come back, shoot. Tell him about everybody know him. Everybody know he was goofy. I done popped out, feel like I feel you. Tidy credit my loot. The money smoke like 5 eyes. That's all back to loosely. This egg came straight from auntie. We pinks little boy, no Carly's. I cut ball pink like a Barbie. I'm sorry. Too hot boys, no jet plane. Shit smoking like for a vacate. Free real boy, nothing to chain got. Roll truck got brown like this thing. And my wrist all green like my watch fake. My bang roll blue as a crybaby. And my outfit up in the crowd rate.
I'm scared the headache. Switching lane, I'm scared of it. Then they're tan of it. Man, my shining of it. I done ran my 50 man, I feel like we flying to do. I got a can, they up and on me, I'm down to do. Honey ass point out my drink, I just stared at it. I got severance filled with clothes, so I'm on the way this bitch. Yeah, I'm talking about no TV show, what I say, I gotta ban this bitch. I had to figure it out in the hallway, no, I don't care a little bit. Like, I know talking no alarm, but checking in real life. I don't know dumb my man, I put my mom in a brand new band, grown that bitch. I scoop a piece like a fan, get my dog, I do what I can. Brand new fish bowl, look like some rain.
Not my time, I'm still smashed. Rich on rap, I still trap. Ain't no pressure, I'm still relaxed. Still slime, still finesse. I tell Rich when I cheat, I'm hot. You still gonna take me back. I can talk that, but backing it up, that's what I'm better at. Pull up in the rack, this shit so orange, look like a leather crab. Pull up in the rack, this shit so orange, look like a Herman bag. Get your goodbye, she coming with us, the shit ain't coming back. Getting hot like Scar, smoking beside a bubble bed.
Many men wish to for me one, but I could give you dead. I put you on, I can take you out.
Posted on the corner. I get money, I'm a star. I get money, I'm a star.
Okane kasegu, orera wa star.
Okane kasegu, watashi wa star.
Come on, y'all.
You know who I am, ain't had to say my name. Stack it up like pictures, but this money ain't a game. Touch it how I eat kalata. Drinking out the bottle, getting twisted marijuana. Big exotic herb, meds just a crack. Watch too expensive, ain't no way I'm getting caught. I think I'm so sexy, every shirt I own is crop. So many carrots, diamonds through the bunny hop. US or Japan, if he meet me, he gon' bow. I got yen for your friends, if they pretty, bring them out. Diamond metal gold, pouring sake in their mouth. Put me on his plate, bring them chopsticks to the south. I get money, I'm a star. I get money, I'm a star.
Okane kasegu, orera wa star.
Okane kasegu, watashi wa star.
Fair usage.
Posted on the corner. Kita.
Watashi wa star.
You thought I was feeling you now? Dad took up lunch. Instead of eating, he ate it for lunch. My body, I get what I want. Like, you thought I was feeling you? Now I was feeling you. Dad took up lunch. Instead of eating, he ate it for lunch.
What's up? Straight to the point. Sports and entertainment, hit the like button. Sub to the channel if you're not a member. Also hit them notifications to get all of my content, all of my videos. Want to give a shout out to the whole entire Lions Den basketball as well as boxing community. I also want to give a shout out to all of my subs that's been rocking with me, my day ones, as well as my new subs too. Got some stuff coming right around the corner, posted on the corner, as he said. Fair usage, I do not own the rights to that music. Just want to let that know, let that be known, and put that out there too. Before I get this video started, man, let me give a couple of shout outs. I want to give a shout out to the brother 78 Sports TV. Needs no introduction. He is the HNIC of this LDBC, Lions Den boxing, and as well as basketball too. He does both. He is the general. And if there is no 78, then there is no LDBC. Okay, definitely go sub to his channel.
and go rock with his content as well. Salute to that brother as well. Um, and also the brother Too Raw for TV. Definitely go sub to the brother Too Raw for TV. He is another frontline, 10 toes down uh, member of the LBC and talks about the boxing community. Uh, Top rating on YouTube. Definitely has multiple platforms that you go to seek out his content too as well. So salute to him, both Too Raw and as well as 78 Sports. And salute to the whole entire Lions Den basketball boxing community. Once again, everybody. Now, let's go ahead and let's talk about this. Now, this is something that I've been wanting to really focus my attention on, simply because, like the brother Chura has said, uh, we talking about this, okay? Sit here and they want to act like, you know, this United States is in an upward direction and this economy is booming, like Kamala Harris said. What's up with it, Cottage? I see you in the building, man. They want to act like this booming, going so great and everything. Shoot, to be real with you, inflation is just the start. Unemployment is shoot. That's just the beginning. That's just a little piece of the pie, right? You know, homelessness. That's just the beginning. That's just a little piece of the pie. You understand what I mean? We have a situation going on in Aurora, Colorado, as well as a few other states, but mainly it's going on in Aurora, Colorado. And what has taken place is immigrants who have came into this country from Venezuela, okay, that are taking our tax dollars, that are taking our benefits, that are taking free money, even free housing, even being able to work, uh, you know, under the table, so to speak. They're coming in to apartment complexes, and they're basically taking over. They have linked up with another gang, okay, and basically terrorize the whole apartment complex and terrorizing the city too as well. Sort of like what Nino Brown did on the Carter in New Jack City, but that wasn't really that was just a movie, right? That really did happen, okay? But now it's happening, and these are they're not even from our country. And listen, let me tell you something, right? Let me stop there for a second. I want y'all to know that coming over from places like Venezuela, Colombia, these Central American countries and stuff like that, this is what they know. They know corruption. They know war. They know, by the age of 5, by the age of 6, some of these kids, or the majority of the kids that are coming from those type of countries, already know how to shoot a gun better than some adults. And I'm not kidding. 6, 7, 8 years old. If you don't think that, if you want to get a real glimpse of what really takes place, I want you to go check out that movie City of Gods. Okay, that will put things in its proper perspective. It's an older movie, but that'll tell you a lot. And plus, just go do your research on what goes on in Central America, what goes on in countries like Venezuela, stuff like that. War is nothing there, okay? Uh, Terror is nothing, okay? Now, these guys are coming in, as the brother 78 said, and the brother Turah had said, they're coming in, they're disguising themselves as actual workers. Okay, these guys aren't stupid. They're organized with what they're doing. Okay, and they're coming in and they're bum rushing and they're taking over, and they're pretty much holding people hostage, saying that we're gonna live here whether you like it or not, and if you don't let us live here, then guess what? Just use your imagination what could take place. You know what I'm just trying to keep it YouTube for YouTube purposes, okay? Now, what you have to understand, man, a lot of people while they sitting up in here talking about, oh man, I got the bag and I'm flossing and I got this and I got that, and I'm gangster, I'm hood and all this other stuff, right? Where's all these gangs at now? Okay, where y'all at now? And a lot of these people that are being terrorized happen to be African Americans. You have some white people, you have some some Hispanics or whatnot, but they happen to be African Americans. Where are they at now? Right? Why? And there's another brother that got online. And he was telling all these bands, all these gangs to go ahead and band together in unison because we're fighting a bigger fight. All this Black Lives Matters and all this other stuff, that they put on TV and stuff like that. Man, that's just to get notoriety and attention. Now, they wanted to go ahead and they wanted to get rid of the NFAC, which is the not fucking around coalition, and that was a real organization because they stood for something, and this is one of the reasons why that was started. Now you need a coalition like that, like the not fucking around coalition. The militias that are here for situations like this. Say Venezuela is a country that is outside of. Yeah, it is. It is. Now, nobody really wants to talk about this. Everybody thinks, oh, it's not going to happen to me. It's not. As the brother, Turah was saying, and as the brother 78 was saying, don't think that this can't happen where you at. What you have to do, that's why I tell people, you got to prepare yourself. Listen, I know everybody is consumed with the internet. Everybody, all they do is stare at a screen pretty much all the time. Okay? That's what society has pretty much, especially in the US, that's what they have programmed us to do. Those guys over there, a lot of those guys are exercising. A lot of those guys are working on our target practice. A lot of those guys are having a structure organization, and if they don't do something in a chain of command, or if they don't take the orders from the head honcho or whatnot, well, guess what? They will get violated too. If you have a family, you need to get your family together and come up with a plan just in case something was to go down. Okay, listen. If you're afraid of guns, learn to be unafraid of them. If you are afraid to fight, learn to be unafraid to fight. Go take you some classes. I've already said this. I think I was talking to James a long time ago. Shout out to Nola Boy. I was talking to Nola Boy a long time ago. And we were talking about what's about to take place. It wasn't quite this scenario, But it was kind of what Tural had alluded to in terms of what is about to come. It's happening. And if you think that they can't do what they're doing anywhere else in the United States, anywhere else like Chicago, like New York, any of these other places that are willingly letting guys be squatters in these cities, oh, you're sadly mistaken. Because that's what comes with extortion. That's what comes with holding people hostage. I'd already talked about pirates. Everybody thinks laugh and joke when I think of pirates and stuff like that, but pirates are real. These are pretty much pirates that are on land. But nobody wants to pay attention to stuff like this. Y'all want to do it at the last minute. Oh, y'all want to make sure. Oh, y'all want to do it when the stuff it's going down. No, it's always good to stay ready, so you don't have to hurry up and get ready. You don't have to scramble for yourself, because then by that time it might be too late. Listen, a police officer just got shot just yesterday over here in Dallas. Okay. And he was a black man. He was a pillar, actually a pillar in the community. And he was one of the better officers, one of the good officers. Not one of these corrupt officers or anything like that. 46 years old, man, and all he was doing coming to the guy and doing a routine. A stop, and the guy just shot him right there. Just shot him, and then they went on a chase, and then they chased the individual, and then of course he ended up losing his life, and and he got into a shootout with like two other officers, and they were wounded too as well. One of them is actually fighting for their life right now. But they're willing to go to, what I'm saying is, and my point is that they're willing to go to war with anybody. Now, this is the thing that I also want to point out too, that Turaj had pointed out, as well as 78 had pointed out too. And I was thinking the same thing. Where are the politicians? Where are the lawmakers? Where's the law enforcement? And more importantly, where is the fucking media coverage? Where's the media coverage on this? Where's the media coverage? And the thing about it is a lot of people are raising their eyebrows because, of course, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, they were, for, as far as immigration and everything. But we all know that Trump, he wanted to put a wall up. That's why a lot of people, had leaned over to Trump. That was one of the reasons, because they wanted to prevent terror from happening like this, and it's only going to get worse. And the thing about it is you think that some of these, these individuals won't say something to the power to be that will have them scared shit? Like, if, they blackmail them, you think they won't do anything? You're sadly mistaken. The time is now to get prepared. See, all this stuff, all these ops that you got and all this other stuff, killing each other and destroying one another, destroying our community. You know what I'm saying? Causing terror in our own community. No, we got a bigger fight. Because then, okay, if they come there and they're threatening, everybody, they're threatening everybody around the neighborhood and stuff like that, y'all gonna have to put y'all differences aside if y'all want to survive, or are you gonna roll with them? Because if you got all this power and all this control like you say you do, then Where's it going to be at? Are you going to be able to flex that power and flex that control? But see, my bigger issue is with of course, with the politicians. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Guess what? They're not going to do a damn thing. That's why I don't rely on them. That's why I don't rely on them. This is a situation where everybody needs to have a sense of urgency. Yeah, I talk about sports. Yes, I talk about entertainment. Yeah, I like to clown around, but in this situation, no, I'm not clowning around. Okay? And even if you don't have a family, you should learn on your own. Because just because you're by yourself, that doesn't mean that you're invincible. That doesn't mean that you can't be touched. That doesn't mean that they're gonna just go away from you. They're gonna say, "Oh, well, he doesn't have a family" or anything like that. They'll probably get you. They'll probably try to get a hold of you quicker than the other one, for the simple fact that they feel like you are by yourself. Excuse the noise. But it's slowly taking over, and I'm not the least bit surprised by this. That's why, like, you need to train your kids, the women in your family, because yes, I say women. Train the women in your family how to defend themselves. Train the women in your family how to act if there is a situation. You know how they talk about all this, situational football or situational basketball. Well, hell, you need to know about critical situations that take place when it comes to survival and how to defend yourself. Well, yeah, Cottage, listen, I might not be able to reach everybody, but something's going to stick to somebody. Listen, man, I don't have all the answers, and I'm not going to get on here to profess to have all the answers. But what I will say is, okay, with my experience, my knowledge, with where I grew up and where I came up and what I've seen. Listen, in comparison to what I've seen, hey, those guys. Do you think that those guys coming over from Venezuela, linking up with another gang here? Do you think that those guys aren't used to seeing the amount of violence, the amount of terror and stuff like that? It's just it's another day to them, and they're those guys are monsters, man. They're willing to do anything by any means necessary just to carry out the orders that they have been instructed to do. So, like I was saying too, or like Tura was saying earlier, I agree with him 100%, man, when he says that there is no other choice but to just go ahead and in fight night, which is on right now, is based on boxing, the Muhammad Ali era, stuff like that. If you don't know, Don Cheadle plays the leading detective who is black there, but the thing about it is he's in a conundrum because he can arrest everybody except white men, okay? And that's his conundrum, but he knows what type of illegal activity is taking place. That's kind of what I see what's going on right now. It's like they're in fear for what potentially may happen if they put a stop to what's going on. Now look, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. By any means necessary. If something was to take place or something like that, as a man of your household, okay, and even if you don't have any kids, let's say you just happen to live with some family members. If you're a man in that household, you should be the gatekeeper. You should be the protector. You should be doing everything that you can to make sure that you're the best version of yourself in terms of the proper shape, in terms that your mind is sharp, in terms of you being properly prepared, knowing how to defend yourself, and not only yourself, defend your family. But see, they don't want to talk about this. Everybody wants to talk about, oh yeah, I need to learn how to make money. No, you need to learn how to survive. Because a lot of those resources, if you haven't paid attention to what's going on in the United States right now, a lot of those resources are starting to be taken away. Hell, gas just went down just a little bit, and everybody jumping on board to hurry up and get gas before it rises up again. That's just a prime example. But right now in this country, you got people that are broke and starving. You have people that are quitting their regular job. But guess what? Those immigrants that are coming into the country and everything like that, they're coming in and they're taking those jobs. Now, listen, I'm for immigration, and I'm for immigration if these, those individuals are coming in there to live productive lives. But this act right here of terror, coming in, doing stuff to innocent people, I'm not with that. And some people, they ask me, well, they want to say, oh, well, you see straight, you see, that's why we don't allow the immigration. Listen, that's not everybody that's doing that. You actually have some people that are coming here. They come here, they start, they start their businesses or whatever. But honestly, they don't have control over who they may bring here that may want to fly a different direction or get involved in illegal activity or whatever. But a lot of the people that come in, and a lot of these people, like the women that come in and the men that come in, they just want to be free. They just want to work. A lot of them just want to work. They want to work a regular job, and they want to escape what they were dealing with in whatever country that they came from. But then you have the other ones that are coming here, and they're like, well, if we're not going to cause terror here, we're definitely going to come to the United States, because you know what some of them look at the United States. Unfortunately, I know this is going to hurt some people's feelings. A lot of those the third world countries, they look at the United States as soft. And I know, we don't want the Olympics and all that other stuff. Yes, that's great. But we have, like I said, we have a bigger issue. You need to get prepared. Stop spending all of your money. Just save and invest. Try to get, in a rural area. What's up with it, Chad? Try to get in a rural area. Prepare yourself. A lot of us, can you run a mile? A lot of you can't run a mile. A lot of you can't walk a mile. A lot of you can't do 10 push-ups straight. A lot of you can do 10 push-ups straight, but then after that, then you're ready to, to pass out afterwards. Learn, arm yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you're early on. That's why, a lot of men, back in the 70s and the 80s, some of them, it's a slippery slope, man. It's kind of 50-50. You have a lot of men that are going to tell you, hey, don't join that Army, don't join that Navy, don't join the Marine or anything. But then you have a lot of men that'll tell you, yeah, go ahead, go into the Army, go into the military, go into the Marine, go into the military, because it teaches you, structure, it teaches you, how to defend yourself, this, that, and the third. And see, A lot of y'all are so busy. Oh yeah, man, I got these ops. I got to do this and I got to do that. Well, you could do the same thing if you went to the military or whatever, and if you say that, oh yeah, I got all these ops, can't nobody mess with me. You know what I'm saying? You talking about bragging about bodies and all this other stuff. Well, shit, you're gonna go to jail over here, but over there, and I'm not saying we want to take it there, but if you at war, it's either their life or yours, and you want to stand above the surface, right? You want to come back home to your family, right? But see, y'all don't want to have this type of conversation. We're so busy. They're so busy keeping us locked in a box. They're so busy keeping us focused on what's going on. That's not important. That's why the media is not covering this. Now look, don't get me wrong. I like talking sports and everything like that. But hey, we gotta get real. We gotta talk about reality. Yeah, sports is an escape from what we're going through, but you can only play sports for so long and for so many hours out of the day. No, we got to talk about a bigger issue. Everybody don't want to have tough conversations like this. And everybody's gonna be like, "Oh man, it doesn't concern me. I don't have no family or anything like that." No, you don't have no family, but you got yourself. You might not have no family, but you got yourself. You got yourself to look after. So um, I wanted to talk about this situation, man, because this situation right here, it hit home with me because you're slowly seeing it in some places. Now, maybe not to the magnitude of what's going on uh, in Aurora, Colorado, and New York and Chicago and places like that, but a lot of these places are, you have some individuals that are slowly trying to infiltrate and try to flex their power, so to speak, and try to take over to the point where, okay, that person who's a part of the apartment complex, because from my understanding over there and from what I've read, they got the apartment complex locked up. Um, you know, they held the people, the property managers, they can't do anything. So it becomes a thing. It becomes a thing of okay, look, we I understand that we're in a hostage situation right here, but we have a family too. To be honest with you, nobody really wants to hear this because the vast majority of people think that okay, it's this isn't gonna happen, this can't be happening. They think it's fake. You literally have guys posing as Amazon workers and Amazon drivers, and they're coming in and they're acting like they're delivering packages or whatever, and then they're coming in and they're holding these people hostage. This is a real situation, y'all, and we need to wake up. We need to start preparing and doing everything necessary so that we can go ahead and I'm not going to say that every situation we're going to be able to stop, but we could kind of, stop the bleeding before it stops. And then even, like us protesting and stuff like that, honestly, I really don't see, and excuse me, man, I'm a little under the weather or whatever. Honestly, protesting right now is the last thing that furthest from my mind. I'm all about just going ahead and taking action. You might as well, because they're not doing anything. My thing is this: If you're not gonna do it, then I'm gonna go ahead and get it done. That's my mentality. That's my mentality. So I hope this video serves you well. I just wanted to go ahead and I want to put my 2 cents in. Um, Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share it, subscribe, hit them notifications too. Again, shouts out to the whole entire Lions Den, basketball as well as boxing community. Until then, straight to the point, man, and I'm out.